Have you ever caught yourself biting your nails again? That tiny, repetitive motion that feels almost invisible. Yet somehow it feels impossible to stop. People call it a habit, a bad impulse. But what if it's more than that? What if it's your mind trying to cope silently? Think about the last time you did it. Was it during stress, boredom, or a tense moment? Most often, it's your body seeking release, a physical way to soothe tension you can't name. Your fingers become a quiet safety tool, a small, secret dialogue with your nervous system. It often starts in childhood. Maybe love felt conditional or emotions were dismissed. You learned early to manage discomfort alone. Nail biting becomes a rhythm, a coping mechanism, a tiny anchor in moments when nothing else felt safe. Your fingers unknowingly learned emotional regulation. Attachment styles play a role here. Inconsistent or dismissive care shapes anxious patterns, or perhaps avoidance, pushing connection away to survive. Nail biting echoes that early negotiation with safety. It's not about nails. It's about your system adapting. Your body found a language before words existed. Fast forward to adulthood. Maybe it's during a stressful meeting or long commute, or scrolling through your phone endlessly. That motion of teeth against nails anchors your emotions. Others see it as a habit. You feel a subtle relief. Your mind whispers, "I'm okay. I'm managing." It also appears in social situations. When silence feels unbearable or attention spikes, your fingers become your nervous system's outlet. Tiny motions carry years of unspoken tension. It's private, almost invisible, yet profoundly meaningful. Your body has its own coping strategy. And here's the truth. This behavior is not weakness. It is adaptation, a survival skill your mind invented. Your nervous system learned to protect itself quietly. Self-criticism misses the point entirely. Understanding this brings relief, even subtle validation. Your fingers are clever storytellers of your history. Yet there's a paradox inside this habit. You want calm, but you bite. You want control, but your fingers betray you. This tug-of-war creates tension you can't easily name. It's small, invisible, yet emotionally powerful. And that tension is exactly what your mind knows best. Now, awareness becomes the first step. Notice triggers without judgment or shame. Observe the motion as a conversation with yourself. Acknowledge the coping mechanism, even if automatic. Small shifts, pauses, breaths, gentle redirection matter. It's not about sudden change, but subtle noticing. Think about what your fingers are really saying. They are telling a story of adaptation and survival. They are a physical diary of emotional tension. Nail biting becomes a map of your internal world. Every nibble carries unspoken memories and patterns. Your body remembers what your mind may have forgotten. It can also be tied to perfectionism, control, or anxiety. A micro-behavior to soothe the racing mind. A rhythm that tells your nervous system, you're safe. Even boredom can trigger it. Your system seeks stimulation. It's never random. It always has a psychological reason. Your body's intelligence is silently speaking. Imagine a child learning the world isn't fully predictable. A small hand-to-mouth motion becomes comforting. It's repetitive, predictable, and controllable. Later, the adult carries that pattern into stressful moments. The habit is a legacy of early adaptation. It's not just nail biting. It's your inner safety tool. Notice how it can appear when emotions rise. Frustration, anticipation, or self-doubt triggers it. Your teeth and nails become temporary regulators. Others may judge, but your body doesn't care. It simply works the way it was trained to work. Survival, even in small gestures, is often unnoticed. Reframing helps you feel relief. This is not a flaw. It is resilience. A quiet, repeated reminder that your system adapts. Your body is intelligent in ways your mind didn't know. Self-compassion replaces judgment over time. You begin to honor the subtle wisdom of your hands. And yet, emotional tension continues to push. You crave calm, yet the motion persists. You want control, yet your fingers rebel slightly. This paradox shows how deeply your nervous system remembers. Small actions reveal the layers of your psychological story. Even the tiniest habits carry decades of adaptation. Awareness can start small. Notice the triggers in meetings, commutes, or scrolling. Observe the motion without shame, with curiosity. Ask, what is my system trying to tell me? Gentle noticing begins rewiring without forcing change. Even a pause can interrupt the automatic cycle. Consider the habit a lens into yourself. Every nibble is a mirror of emotional history. It reflects tension, childhood learning, and adaptation. It shows how your body quietly handles anxiety. It highlights resilience hidden in small motions. Your fingers remember what words sometimes cannot. Some adults redirect the motion. Stress balls, fidget tools, breathing. Others simply observe and let the motion exist. The point isn't eradication, it's understanding. You learn to honor the system, not punish it. Validation replaces guilt. Awareness replaces shame. The behavior becomes a story, not a problem. Now, reflect. How often have you judged yourself silently? Each nibble may have triggered shame or embarrassment. But the deeper truth is survival, intelligence, adaptation. Your hands have been your quiet companions for years. They've soothed, regulated, and reminded you to cope. Every small motion is a whisper of resilience. So next time your fingers drift toward your mouth, pause, breathe, observe, reflect. You're not weak, lazy, or flawed. You're continuing a conversation your nervous system started long ago. Nail biting is not just a habit. It's a window into emotional history, adaptation, and subtle resilience.